Hey everybody, welcome to Craving Shaving. A while back I did a video that was my top 6 reasons why everyone should try wet shaving. And I left one off, and I'm really actually surprised I did, because it's one of the things that really influenced me to come over to this style of shaving. And that is shaving without pulling and tugging on your hair. So as you can see, I've been growing out my goatee for a little while, and I'm done with it. I'm ready for it to come off. So I'm going to show you how I can shave this off without any tugging. And of course, I'm going to be using a double-edged safety razor and all of the traditional wet shaving gear. So before we get into the shave, let me talk about some of the science behind why cartridge razors are so tuggy when you are shaving longer hair on your face. Really what it comes down to is surface area. Think about if you've seen someone lay down on a bed of nails, and they can even like put bricks on top of you and things, and it doesn't hurt you because you're spreading your surface area a bit around a wider area, right? There's not just one nail, there's lots of nails all holding you up, and so there's not enough force to actually push the nail into you so you can lay on it pretty comfortably. It's kind of the same idea with a razor. When you have a cartridge razor that has 3 or 4 or 5 blades, all of those blades are coming in contact with the hair at the same time, because your hair is long enough to be touched by all of those razor blades at the same time, and so all of them are trying to cut it at the same time. There's more surface area, and it pulls on your hair, and it's really not a pleasant experience. With a double-edged safety razor like this, there's one blade, and so it can slice through the hair without any problem. So I am going to be using this. This is my vintage Gillette New Deluxe, and there is a feather blade in there. So that is going to be the instrument of getting the hair off. I'm going to be using my Omega 10066 brush. This is a boar hair brush. And Dapper Dragon white, well, I'm going to show you that. Here we go. Dapper Dragon White Chocolate Orange. This is their tallow shaving soap. So I've got this damp brush. I'm just going to bring it straight to the tub and get a lather going, or get a load going rather. Load up the brush. This soap is great. It reminds me of Christmas. This is actually one of my Christmas gifts that I got from my wife. So thank you for this soap. It smells, I would say, mostly like white chocolate with a little bit of orange, but it does, I don't know, we always get those chocolate oranges at Christmas time, and so this kind of reminds me of Christmas. So, plenty of soap there. Get some out of the tub. I'm actually going to put that right on my face. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get lather going on. Board brushes like this one, I don't know. It has taken me a long time to get used to this brush. I think partially it's because board brushes are really stiff when you first get them. And this thing has taken a long time to break in. So basically, when you get any natural hair brush, specifically boar, I don't think it works quite as well with badger or horse. There's a break-in period, and so even if it's really tough and bristly at first, after a little bit of breaking in, the tips get split, like when your hair gets too long, it gets those split ends. Only in this case, it's a good thing, because then it gets softer and feels nicer on your face. This one's just starting to get broken in, and I got this, oh geez, I want to say like October or something, and pretty much since then I've been doing test lathers, palm lathers on my hand, and all kinds of stuff to try to get this broken in, because it was really, really scritchy when I first got it. but it does have more backbone than some of my other brushes, so I thought it'd be good to really get that shaving cream into the goatee. This is a very thirsty soap right now, so I'm just working more water into it so I make sure to get the lather I want, and that's still looking kind of dry to me. So let's go ahead and add more soap. Or no, not more soap, more water. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Okay, let's go back to the razor that I'm using. So I have a feather blade in here, and this, as you can see, well, maybe if I hold it like this, you might see it better. This is an open comb razor, and so the hairs on my chin and my mustache area will be able to go through the open comb and have more access to the blade, whereas on a safety bar razor, it doesn't have as much opportunity to do that. So that's why I've gone with this one. Let's start with the grain. So especially when dealing with, so I'm going to do everything but the goatee area to start out with. Kind of save the best for last. Yes. Okay. So now if I was to do this next part with a cartridge razor, especially the one that I was using before I switched over was the Executive by Dollar Shave Club. It has 5 blades on it. Just, it would have felt like I was tearing my face off shaving this with that kind of razor. So with this one, I'll hopefully be able to show you that there will be no tugging on my face. Just kind of glides right through it. Wow, that was even better than I expected, because this is the first time I've used an open comb razor to shave off a beard, and that's fantastic. Now, it's important, I've said this before, it's important when shaving with a safety razor to not put a lot of pressure. And I'm taking even more, whoops, as I just cut myself as I'm talking. Probably not best to talk during this part. What I was going to say though is when you're shaving off a beard, you haven't had a razor on your face for a while, and your skin is more sensitive, as witnessed by the cut on my chin. It's not too bad. I don't even think I'll need any styptic or anything like that. Now, I will say, I really like the smell of this soap, but I have no residual slickness. It's dry. That's something I really look for in a soap. So that would be a strike against this. But we'll see how it does on the other passes. I gotta say, this brush really has broke in pretty well. But yeah, that really came off really well. We're gonna go across screen. No tugging at all, which is good. That was barely a lot of hair. We're just gonna go all the way across. Why not? All right. Yeah, there's not a lot of residual slickness in this soap. Maybe I didn't add enough water. I don't know. I got myself here too. Yeah. I'm actually going to probably call that. Just because, again, my face isn't used to having a razor on it. I've been growing this out for a few weeks. So I'm going to call it there. But hopefully I got my point across that when you don't have a bunch of razors lined up in a row, you're decreasing that blade to hair surface area, and you can get a tug-free shave, no problem, with just one blade. That's all you need. I guess that's just a good time to bring up, if you shave daily, even if you don't necessarily feel you need to, you don't have a lot of hair growth, shaving daily does toughen up your skin a bit and help it withstand a daily shave. So something to consider as well. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching.